Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction. Today guys, we are checking out another How It Should Have Ended video. This is How Solo, a Star Wars story, should have ended. Now, there's a lot of things they could cover in this video. There's a lot of things. Director changes, the fact that from what I was looking at, no one was really asking for this film, and the fact that the film did horrible at the box office, and a lot of people were not on board with the fact is they're putting out a Star Wars film so close to The Last Jedi. That was controversial. The Last Jedi was a controversial film, and the fact it was so close to the release. Just a lot of things they're probably going to cover. And this video's on the shorter side, so I'm curious what they're going to be covering exactly. So I'm going to stop rambling. I saw it pop up. I'm like, oh, so they're actually doing it. Okay, so I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to get into it now and see what they cover. So without further ado, let's get into it now. How Solo, a Star Wars story, should have ended. Let's jump into it and see what they show us. Okay, guys, let's go. Turn the volume a little bit.
I'm going to be a pilot. Best in the galaxy.
Your name?
It's Han.
Last name?
I don't have a last name.
Who are your people then?
I don't really have any people. I just grew up with this slimy snake monster lady.
Okay, then it's Han, Slimy Snake Monster Lady.
Okay.
Whoa. No. I'm not gonna let some random person I've never met choose my name for me. My name is Han Solo. That's right. I named myself. Not you. Me.
Interesting.
Alright, you could have just said something the first time. You don't have to be all grumpy about it.
Okay.
I'm stabbed. Okay. Looks like we're in the clear. Dryden Voss is dead. We're free. Come on, let's get out of here.
You go ahead. I have some things I need to do first. I'll catch up.
No, it's okay. I'll wait.
No, go ahead.
Actually, I think I'm just gonna rest here and wait for you.
Wait, here? No. You can go, really. I'll be right behind you. Go on. Shoo.
It's fine.
Shoo.
Plus, I just got really fatigued all of a sudden.
Fatigued? What's wrong?
I don't know. I just feel fatigued. All these wars in the stars. It's like it never ends, you know? We get chased by TIE fighters, we shoot our blasters, we travel to at least 3 planets with different atmospheric settings. I'm just tired.
Do you think we rushed the heist too early? Should have waited till winter?
I mean, maybe. I think it's more about the final payoff. I mean, is any of this even important?
This?
What's going on here? Where is this going?
Interesting.
Like, are we a thing? What's happening here? This isn't gonna last, right? Because let's be honest, I'm thinking it won't.
We'll talk about this later. Just go meet up with Chewie. I'll be right behind you.
You won't. You'll just dump me, making me slow to trust the next girl that comes my way. Or you'll have a baby with or without me, and I'll never know because you never tell me anything.
Hello?
Hey.
Kira? I'm waiting.
Who the heck is this guy?
Well.
Maul.
Maul.
You probably didn't recognize me because of the metal legs.
He's no one. Just don't worry about it.
Well, you're just full of secrets, aren't you? Who's this, your boyfriend?
Maybe she's my apprentice. Maybe she isn't. You don't know. It's a mystery.
Back
It
off,
is.
tiny antlers.
Han.
We hurry to stop. Chewie and I are getting really bored.
Tiny antlers. Oh.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Damn.
Chewie. Just give us a minute.
Hello, have we here?
Lando.
Hey.
A change of heart?
Not really. I just thought now would be a good time for me to drop my new hit music video. This is the Falcon. He made the Kessel Run.
Oh my God.
The Calrissian. Don't try to steal it, Han.
Oh, great. Now Lando's stealing the scene. What is happening?
Oh,
This whole thing
God.
feels weird.
Perhaps I can
Fucking
give some
funny.
assistance. Hi, I'm Ron Howard. I'll
Hey.
be directing from here on out. I'll take care of everything.
Okay.
Okay, stand by, people. Kill the lights. Camera. And action.
Now I can't see anything. That's it. I quit. I don't need this. Come on, Chewie. Let's go find a cantina.
Okay. So like the majority of that was just random, and then like Ron Howard says, I'll fix it. I got it. That was good.
Yeah, here go the button clicks. Yeah, you should subscribe to this. Yeah, Dizzy will
That was
make you
good. That was a good
laugh.
parody.
Yeah, let's do the grumpy hair.
This is my Falcon, or whatever.
See you next time.
I'm not gonna show it on the screen. I just want to watch that again.
And goes, About my new hit music video.
I'm not showing it.
This is the Falcon.
This is the Falcon.
He made the Kessel Run. Lando Calrissian.
That's funny.
Don't try to steal it, Han. Oh,
That was
great.
good. Don't try to
Now
steal it, Han. That was pretty interesting. Like, it was short and straight to the point. I thought they were going to cover more of the story, but I mean, that was, it's like, oh, it's a mystery. Tiny antlers. That was a good little pun there. Or pun attack. Jesus Christ. I had a long day today. I got up early this morning. Not important. So, they didn't cover a lot. They just covered basically just kind of, you know, how it's like, she's trying to shoo him off, and he decides, I'll just wait here. I'm gonna sit on the couch. I'm tired as shit. Went to 3 different planets with different atmospheres. And like, he's got a point. And then he made a point like, does all of this, is any of this gonna matter? Like what we just went through? Like, yeah, I mean, the first time you met Chewie, the first time you really met, you know, Lando, and you got the Falcon and Maul. It's like, the unfortunate thing is that we're probably never going to see a continuation of what the hell the ending was, which, I mean, if you saw this, how it should have ended, you've probably seen Solo: A Star Wars Story, so this is not a spoiler, but if you haven't seen the movie for some stupid reason, then, spoiler, 3, 2, 1, Darth Maul's at the end of this movie. At the end of this, too, he shows up, so it's not, so that kind of ruins the spoiler. And he's talking to Kira. Did I say her name? How to pronounce her name? And we have no idea where that goes. So my guess is they'll continue that in comic book form, because they're probably never going to make a sequel. The problem is, I think the biggest issue that the reason why this film, this video is good and all that kind of stuff, but I'm going to talk briefly about just the film in general. I think the biggest issue is that no one was really asking for a Han Solo film. That's the biggest problem, I think. And, I mean, a little bit of an issue, the fact it was released so close after The Last Jedi, which The Last Jedi was controversial. Some people didn't like the film. It got some big backlash online. But overall, I think releasing it too soon, that was an issue. And then on top of the fact that Infinity War came out, you know, like a few weeks prior, and that film made over $2 billion, so that took a lot of people in as well. But I think it's just because no one was asking for this. And then, of course, all the behind-the-scenes drama with director changes and all that kind of stuff, which they covered briefly with Ron Howard showing up, which was pretty good. It just didn't work. It's unfortunate. But I think people are now discovering the film because they waited till it was coming out on Blu-ray or you could rent it or whatever. People are like, oh, this film's not actually half bad. I saw it Thursday night preview screenings. Well, in my area, they have Thursday night preview screenings, then they have the wide release Friday, and then the weekend. So I saw it Thursday night preview screenings like most films, and I overall felt it was pretty solid film. I wasn't like asking for it. I wasn't like, where's the Han Solo movie? And then we actually get it announced, like, oh, fuck yeah! I'm like, okay, where's Old Republic? Where's Obi-Wan? Saying, there's so many other characters they could have really focused on, or just stories in general, but Han, okay, he's a popular character, but what? But this was pretty good. How It Should Have Ended did a pretty good job. They could have covered more, but they got straight to the point. I feel like they might have decided to do this last second. Like, okay, let's actually do something and put it together. But, I mean, because there's a lot of more stuff they could have covered, but what they did cover I thought was pretty funny. I like how Chewie, they didn't even try to do a Chewie voice. They just like, bah! They just make the same, like, bah! Don't know why. It's funny to me. So, there you have it, guys. That's my reaction to how Solo: A Star Wars Story Should Have Ended. Pretty good video. Covered made some really good points and did some pretty funny parts. They could have done a lot more, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm curious to know how you guys felt about this, how Solo: A Star Wars Story Should Have Ended. Let me know in the comment section below, and also let me know in the comments what you felt about the actual film itself, because, you know, for what I'm seeing, a lot of people have vastly different opinions on the film, so I'm curious to know how you guys felt about the film as well. Let me know in the comment section below. Blah, I'm rambling. I need to go. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.